Voters decide. It was a knockdown, drag-out final debate tonight as the men challenging Governor Hochul went right after her. CBS 2 political reporter Marcia Kramer needed a scorecard tonight. Marcia.
Well, Maurice, I call this the no more Mr. Nice Guy debate. With Governor Hochul the prohibitive favorite in the polls, the two men who want her job threw caution to the wind and risked alienated women voters with harsh attacks on the state's first female governor. She held her own, although the debate at times looked like an episode of the Bickersons.
Governor Kathy Hochul, when she was a member of the United States Congress, voted with the NRA, was endorsed by the NRA, and took money from the NRA. She says she's evolved. The only thing that's evolved are the governor's political ambitions.
Those attacks, where do I begin?
It's not an attack, Governor. That's the facts. You were endorsed by the NRA. You took money from the NRA. That's not an attack. That's the facts of the matter. I know you want to slough it off, but
Excuse
that's the
me,
facts.
it's my turn to answer the
Go right
question.
ahead. We've been waiting months for you to answer this question.
Please stop interrupting me. The people want to hear my answer.
This gun violence cannot be solved by state legislation alone.
It was just one of several questions, this one about what they would do if the Supreme Court overturns New York's strict gun carry laws that had the Democratic candidates for governor at each other's throats as they talked about housing, crime, inflation, and taxes. With the economy in a tailspin, they were asked what one state tax they would consider lowering to provide relief.
I would cut state income taxes by 10%. And I would reduce property taxes, especially on senior citizens.
I'll tell you one thing I'm not going to do. We're not raising taxes on New Yorkers because they have suffered enough.
I have to be clear, that not raising tax line is a Republican line that's meant to protect rich donors at the expense of people who need the assistance.
Governor Hochul was also attacked over her first decision after succeeding scandal-scarred Andrew Cuomo, picking Brian Benjamin as her lieutenant governor. He was forced to resign after being indicted on federal corruption charges. The three were asked if they would accept the endorsement of Cuomo.
No, I would not, because the people of this state want us to look forward.
I would not.
Yes, I would accept his endorsement. I think that he's still very popular among a lot of people in New York State, and while he has a lot of baggage along with what he's done, he's accomplished a great deal in the state of New York.
Well, that was probably the surprise answer of the night. And while there was a lot of disagreement, there were two things the three came together on. None of them own a gun, and none has ever voted for a Republican. Maurice?
Okay, Marcia, thank you. And remember, early voting runs from this Saturday, June 18th to the 26th. Primary election day itself is Tuesday, June 28th, and the polls open at 6 a.m. that day. Be sure to check out our voter guide on CBSNewYork.com.